Yeah. We did a lot of our own stunts, and everybody said, why? And I said, well, I was 20 and stupid. I didn't know I had a stuntman, you know. I was 3 years into the show, and I went, who are you? I keep seeing you here. He said, I'm your stuntman. I said, who the hell are you, man? but they were really safe, and I have to say, in 7 years, there was only one major accident on that show. They took their safety very seriously, and of course the fire department was always there, and they would say, no, hey, you Hollywood guys can do that, but I'm not doing that. And so they kind of taught the Hollywood stunt guys, you know, a lot of safety. But there was only one time when somebody was badly injured, and really it was his own fault. It was a stuntman from England, from someplace in England, and he wanted to get his green card so he could stay in and work and he put on, you know, in those days they were using lighter fluid to set people off, and so they put the lighter fluid on, and Kevin and our job was to see him running towards us, and we're supposed to put this blanket over him. Well, you know, unbeknownst to anybody, he wanted it to really be spectacular. So when the stunt coordinator left, he put more lighter fluid on and airplane glue. And of course, if you've ever tried to put out airplane glue, it doesn't really go out, it just kind of shoves around. And so when we got there, I put the blanket on him, he wasn't going out. I went, somebody better cut. This isn't going out. You know? And then they hit him with a hose, and all it did was just spray the stuff around him, and it was just awful. It was awful. And of course, you know, he did his green card from our show. He paid his hospital bill and went his way. So, but you know, bumps and bruises and scrapes, and you know, I almost decapitated somebody with the oxygen tank. Came in, I didn't realize the grass was soggy, and I kind of went like this, and I turned like this, and I see the entire crew go, and I knew that was making a beeline right to this poor guy's head. But, you know, we were pretty safe. Well, was it the one where somebody was on the roof fixing the chimney, and the woman drove off and took him with her? That really happened, you know? That really happened. We didn't make any of that stuff up. And I kept saying, oh, now they're making this stuff up. And they said, no, that really didn't happen. Little boy, you all know this? The guy was fixing his chimney, and he told the little boy, tie this off because I'm going to go over on the other side. And the little boy said, tied her to the car. And the woman comes out and says, honey, I have to go to the store. And he goes, all right. And apparently a neighbor had to go, your husband, you know, dragging him right down the street. That really didn't happen. So, well, here's a mistake that we caught ourselves, and it was too late because it was already aired. Kevin Roy was in the kitchen, and he was cooking something. I think he was cooking meatloaf or whatever it was, you know. And then we did the whole scene, and it's baking in there and everything, and then he takes the thing out, and he reaches in like this, and puts it on there, and used no gloves whatsoever. Right? He goes, this smells great, you know, and I didn't think of it either. And then I don't know who was supposed to be watching this stuff, but boy, did we hear from you guys. Oh, here's one that Kevin did. Oh, I don't mean to be ragging on Kevin. Okay? Oh, this is a beauty. He had a stethoscope on, right? He had it around his neck.
Oh, yeah.
He was taking somebody's BP and didn't put it in his ears. And then he looks up and tells me what the BP is. Just like this. And I looked at him for a long time, and of course he knew, you know. And I said, so how many Pringles pets do you want? He was being a smart ass. Can somebody go get my watch? I love it when Kevin messes up.
Let me explain something.
to you about paramedics. We respond to emergency situations, life-threatening situations, you know, like dying.
See what I mean about Jim when he said the script was a little hokey sometimes? I have time for one more, and then I'll let you guys go. Who has one? Who has one? Oh, yes.
I'm shocked you played down. Did they ever think that paper on the other?
You know, everybody asks me that. I'll tell you what, he didn't bite me. But what they did was, now I know Peter would kill anybody if they did this. They took the fangs off of the snake, right? They clipped so he couldn't bite me. Then they also had a shield protector, so just in case, you know. And so here I am, and we took a long time for it to shoot, because every time he would strike, I instinctively would. And they would go, Randy, it's not a shot unless he bites you. You've got to let him bite you. And I kept going on. They said, you're going to tire the snake out. And so finally I let him bite me, right? And he snagged onto my pants. And you should have seen me do a hop, skip, and a jump. And I said, I thought he didn't have any teeth. And he said, well, he doesn't. I said, well, he didn't gum me, for God's sake. He took my leg. So he didn't bite me. He didn't bite me. Nor did I start my own IV. In fact, when I saw that in the script, I went, start your own IV? And he said, yeah, you can. I said, no, we're making this stuff up now. He said, no. I said, tell me who starts your own IV? And he said, have you ever seen a junkie? I went, okay.